Hello guys, my name is Adam. In this video we are going to see how we can install Ubuntu operating system as virtually inside Oracle's VirtualBox. So basically in this video what we are going to do is that we are going to install Ubuntu operating system as virtually in my host operating system. So currently my host operating system is Windows 10 and we are going to install Ubuntu operating system as virtually. So to install the Ubuntu operating system as virtually, you will require two things. First is VirtualBox, it's Oracle's VirtualBox, and second is ISO file. So to install the VirtualBox, simply search in Google as VirtualBox, then click on this link. Here you will see that inside left one download option will be there. Click on that downloads and here click on Windows host. So after clicking on this you will see one notification that this will download the VirtualBox setup. So I have already downloaded this, so I am not going to again download this. So the installation of VirtualBox is so simple. Still, if you want to see how we can install VirtualBox, so I am going to provide one video link inside in the description of this video, so you can watch from there. For now I am keeping that step. So second thing is ISO file. We will require ISO file of Ubuntu operating system. To download that, search simply in Google as Ubuntu, and after clicking on first link you will see this web page. Here just click on download option in the menu bar. After clicking on download, you will see the option that Ubuntu desktop. So click on this Ubuntu desktop link. This is the version of this operating system is 20.41. So 20.04. So simply click on this. After clicking on this, you will be redirected to one web page. Here you will need to no need to do anything. This will automatically download ISO file. So just simply click on this link. And here click again on this download option. So this will download ISO file. Size of this ISO file is around 3 GB. So I have already installed this. I have already downloaded this file. So I am going to skip this step because it will take too much time and it will require so much data. So after downloading, see where you have stored that ISO file, because this path will require while installing the Ubuntu operating system. Here after installing the VirtualBox, you will see this kind of interface. Click on this new option. Here you will have to provide the name of your operating system. So just simply give any name. You can give your own name or give as Ubuntu OS. So I am simply giving Ubuntu and its version name. After that click on next, and here you will see that how much memory you want to allocate to this operating system. So you can choose here in MB or GB also. So I am going to provide the memory up to this green line. So you can keep it if you want. So I am simply click on next. Here just click on create a virtual hard disk now. Then create. Then simply choose as VDI, virtual disk image. Then click on next button. Here you have to select a dynamically allocated option, because it will allocate the memory size as dynamically. If your operating system require more memory, then that memory requirement will be fulfilled dynamically. So just keep this as dynamically allocated option. click on this next button, and here you have to allocate the file size as in GB. So simply I am going to provide this as up to 100 GB. I am going to provide the size, memory size. Then click on create button. So for now this task is done. After that don't click on anywhere, because we have to do some settings here. Don't click on the start button. Before that we have to do some settings here. So click on this settings button. After that in a general tab you will see that the operating system which you are going to install, and the type and the version you have selected of that operating system. So click on advanced. Here you will see that shared clipboard option. Here choose as bidirectional, and drags and drop is also bidirectional, because if you want to copy some files, or if you want to drag some files into from host operating system into the virtual box operating system, then this will be very helpful, because you will be able to copy the files from host operating system to the virtual operating system. After that, if you want to give the description, then you can give also that, and that's nothing. Keep this as by default. After that, click on the system option. Here you will see that motherboard section. Here do nothing, just keep it as by default, and click on processors tab. Here you need to allocate the processor for the operating system, means virtual operating system. So keep the CPUs up to this green mark. Currently I have 8 CPUs, so I am going to allocate the 4 CPUs for this virtual operating system. So after that just if you want to change these settings you can do, but I am going to keep this by default. Then click on the storage button, storage option, and here you have to select that ISO file which you have downloaded from the internet. So for that, click on this empty option, and after clicking on this empty option you will see on right side here this type of icon. Here choose a disk file, click on this option. So after clicking that you have to take the path of that ISO file which you have downloaded. So just see the path where that operating system's ISO file is downloaded, and paste it here, and you will be navigated to that path. Select that operating system and click OK. So after this you will see that Ubuntu 20.04 version is selected, that ISO file is selected. Then yes, because this after selecting the ISO file you can choose simply click on OK button. After this our settings task is almost done. Then click on this start option. After this your that operating system will be loaded into VirtualBox and will be started. So this will take some time. Simply close these notifications which are came. Here you have to select the language, and you can select any language. I am going to select English language, and after that you have to simply check this if you want to any other language also. So just click on the install Ubuntu option. So after clicking on this Ubuntu option you have to select the type of keyboard which you are using. So be careful that, because you will be able to type some information or do some operations in the operating system. So you can choose any keyboard type here, and according to that your keyboard will be selected for that operating system. So if you don't know which type of keyboard you are using, or the type of keyboard which you are going to use for operating system, so you can simply test that keyboard by typing here some keyword also. So you will be able to detect which type of keyboard you are using. Just click on, after that click on continue, and after this you will see that updates and other software option here. So just click on normal installation if you want to install web browser and other utilities and office software also. And if you want to install download some other updates also while installing the Ubuntu, and if you want to install third-party software for graphics and Wi-Fi hardware, then click on this option. You will be able to download you will be able to install those all applications. Just click on continue. Here you will see that this is going to ask you erase disk and install Ubuntu. So here no need to worry for this, because you are going to install this operating system as a virtually inside VirtualBox, inside Oracle's VirtualBox. So this will not going to erase anything, because you are going to install this in VirtualBox. So just select this erase disk and install Ubuntu option here, and no need to worry that this is not going to install in erase anything. Click on install. Here you will see this window. So if this will warn you that if you continue the changes will be that's nothing. Click on continue. Here you have to select the nearest area the nearest area to which you are resident, means to your country. So I have selected Berlin, then click on continue. Yes, here you have to provide some your identity, because while you are going to log into the system you will require that. So I am going to provide my name here, and I am going to also provide, you can provide any name here, it doesn't matter what it is. So type your name and pick a username for you. So you can give here any username. I am going to give my favorite username here. After that you have to choose a password, and you have to confirm password. So while entering password, keep in mind that you will require this password for next login when you are going to use this Ubuntu operating system. So after entering the passwords, then click on continue button. So here actually the process of installing the operating system is going. So this will take some time. I will fast forward this, because it will increase the length of video, so it will be boring for you also. So I have skipped some part, then this one window will be shown to you. Then just click on the restart now button here. So after clicking on this restart now, your operating system, Ubuntu operating system, will be installed. So this is saying that please remove the installation medium and then press enter. So I am going to press enter, because we have not plugged in any bootable device. So here this is showing that the username which we have previously entered, and just click on that username and enter the password which you have entered before while registering for this operating system. So just simply enter. Then here this will show some applications windows, then click on next. So it's nothing, so just click on next, done. And here now our operating system is installed successfully. Now you can perform your task any. So thank you for guys, this was all. I hope you have learned how to install Ubuntu operating system as virtually inside Oracle's VirtualBox.